Hot in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Simon is going to be here any minute, and these pillows are flat.
Well, if he's turned off by flat things...
Elka, not today. She's very nervous. Joy, honey, you have got to calm down.
I can't. I'm nervous enough that Simon's coming to see me, but he's also meeting his son and his grandson for the first time. I know it's silly of me to hope, but what if it all works out? We could be a real family. Maybe even a perfect family.
Well, no family is perfect.
We'll be. Caroling on Christmas Eve in our matching sweaters. People will look at us and say, why can't we be happy like them? And we'll smile as the spirit of Christmas is replaced by envy in their hearts.
And I thought Melanie was the one with the brain tumor.
Speaking of which, Elka and I are going doctor shopping today.
Good luck with that, honey.
Yeah. Say, where's Wilbur?
He's out with Victoria again. Poor Wilbur. Haven't told him yet, but he's been waitlisted at Prescott Academy.
Academy? It's a preschool.
Yes, the most exclusive preschool in Cleveland, and it's a feeder school for all the best kindergartens.
They color.
But he'll be coloring with the best. It's all right that Wilbur lives in Cleveland. I just don't want him to be too Cleveland.
I have a major announcement to make. Guess who's a finalist in the Little Prince Charming pageant?
Ta-da! Victoria, what's going on here? Wilbur? Are you wearing false eyelashes?
Don't they make my eyes pop?
Nothing too Cleveland about that.
Victoria, you've been entering my grandson in beauty pageants?
Joy, my life is a mess right now. My husband escaped from jail and is on the lam, God knows where. But when I see little Wilbur up on that stage, body glitter glowing, belting out Rhinestone Cowboy, for just a few minutes, I can actually forget my problems and just be a normal person.
Victoria, did you stuff a sock down his pants?
Oh, not an adult sock, a kid's sock. They all do it.
Oh my God, it's Simon. Everyone, relax. Don't panic.
I'll get the door.
Hello, Simon.
Wow. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Who's this wee gentleman?
This is Wilbur, your grandson.
My grandson? I have a grandson. Oh, look at you. I never thought you'd be so...
Fabulous.
I brought you a gift. Now, you kick it. Or, you can glue little mirrors on it and turn it into a disco ball. It's all good.
In your case, Melanie, I'd recommend a course of radiation to shrink the tumor and then assess the need for surgery. Let me grab your x-rays and we can discuss further. Oh, don't steal anything while I'm gone.
That is one handsome man.
Yeah, too handsome. I don't want a doctor that handsome. I need an ugly, nerdy doctor who had no dates in med school and had no choice but to focus on studying.
But he was funny.
No, he wasn't. He said a couple of lame jokes, and we both giggled like schoolgirls because he's so handsome. Beautiful people get the benefit of the doubt all the time.
Oh, don't I know it.
I need an unattractive doctor.
Maybe you shouldn't base your entire decision on looks.
On your x-rays, they're right next to your y-rays.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Still can't believe Wilbur. I have a grandson. And he's so sparkly.
That's new. Victoria's taken him under her wing.
Well, he's adorable. But when did I get to meet his father? My son. My boy. My bonny wee laddie.
His flight gets in this afternoon. I should probably prepare you that Owen's feelings about meeting you are complicated. He's a little resentful about you leaving me and not trying to find him.
It's understandable, I suppose, but we'll work through it. What was I thinking leaving you? You don't look a day older than that beautiful teenage girl I used to take salsa dancing.
You're full of crap, but thank you. Oh, God, it's been years since I salsa danced.
Well, luckily for you, I have on Telefono con Musica. And just like that, it's 30 years ago in a dark, smoky salsa club in the West End. Pushing all the other guys out of the way. Care to dance, chicken? You still got it, kid.
Simon, we should take this slow.
I totally agree.
Let's take it slow all the way upstairs to my bedroom.
I'm already dancing you in that direction.
We've been to 10 doctors. Just pick one.
We haven't been to Dr. Klein. He's perfect.
Klein's not taking any new patients.
I know, but there is more than one way to get a doctor to see you. I did some internet digging, and he's looking for a girlfriend, so I joined J-Date.
That's funny. You don't look Jayish.
Yeah, well, I'm studying. Don't let this Goya Shapunum fool you. I've got Spilkus in the Finitten.
Ivy. This is not going to end well.
Yes, it will. I told you so?
That's for later.
Oh, hello, my two lovelies. How'd it go? Did you find your tumor, doctor?
Not yet. No one was quite right.
Well, I'm sure you will find one soon. And Elka, oh, I could just eat you up.
Oh, no. Somebody put air in this old tire.
Yes, Simon and I made love. And it was perfect. Afterwards, I wasn't disgusted with him or myself. It's like a fairy tale. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's Prescott Academy calling. Hello? Yes, I'll hold for admissions. Do I sound like I just had sex? Oh, sorry. I thought I was on hold. An interview this afternoon. Well, Wilbur's grandfather just arrived. Yes, he's very involved in Wilbur's life. Yes, he'd love to come. See you then. Oh, bollocks. They want us in for an interview this afternoon. Now I've got to find out where Victoria's taken Wilbur, tell Owen he has to rush from the airport to meet a father he doesn't even want to meet in an interview where we have to present ourselves as a perfect family.
Why don't you reschedule?
You can't reschedule with these places. Now, I went through this with my kids. This is your only chance. They're going to be judging you on everything, so you have to be perfect. I'm sure preschools were different in your day.
My preschool was a box. My teacher was a potato. And winter came, and I had to eat my teacher.
Can't believe I'm going to meet my son for the first time. How do I look?
Stop making this about you. How do I look?
Gorgeous, as always.
Oh, I'd love to, but I don't want to smudge my lipstick. Everything has to be perfect. We weren't there for Owen, but we can make sure that Wilbur gets the best. God, where's Wilbur? Victoria should have brought him here by now. Where the is she?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no, I wasn't referring to you. We were discussing my gardener, Wari Fakishi. A lovely man.
I'm Dr. Teresa Carson, headmistress.
This is Simon, and I'm Joy.
Wow, that is a big hand.
How kind of you to notice.
Where's Wilbur, or his father for that matter?
Wilbur is on an educational adventure with his Aunt Victoria, and Owen is getting back from a business trip. He should be here any minute.
I can't wait to meet him. See him, again. Excuse me. My boy! It's you!
Why are are you hugging my assistant?
Because saying my boy and then giving a hug is a standard greeting in Scotland to a young man you've just met.
Owen Burr is here.
Send him in.
My God, it's you.
Hi, Dad.
This is my son.
Ow, Simon. It's not like you've never seen Owen come back from a business trip before.
Of course, it's happened many times, but each time it does, it's just so amazing.
I'm Dr. Carson, headmistress. Why don't we all have a seat?
He's creeping me out.
Suck it up. We are a happy family. We've been together forever, and we love each other very much.
So, Owen, why don't you tell me a little bit about your family dynamic?
Well, we're a happy family. We've been together forever, and we love each other very much.
Beautifully put.
It's got his grandmother's eyes. I think I might never have seen them.
If Owen's plane had crashed. We Brits always expect the worst. I'm expecting it now.
So, how long you been on J-Date?
A week. I remember because I was having a brisket, and I said to my friend, Ruchel, what could it hurt?
And how observant are you?
Observant enough to see that you are quite a catch. A doctor? So what is your specialty, I'm wondering?
Brain tumors.
Of which I have one. Maybe we could get together sometime in your office for a nosh or a consultation, maybe.
Oh, for God's sake, you're the Melanie who's been pestering my office for an appointment. You're not even Jewish.
But I'm so close. I'm Italian.
Look, I've got too many patients as it is. I'm here because my therapist wants me to build a life outside my practice.
So him you listen to and not me.
Stop doing that. I'm leaving.
I know what it says, Elka.
It's not what you think. Open it.
I told you so.
There's something on the other side.
See other side.
So, Mr. Burr, you're a single parent who travels frequently?
Oh, don't worry. Wilbur's my life. I'm not one of those dads who goes decades without seeing their kid. That's not me.
Nor me anymore. If it ever was.
We all love holding hands so much. But let's remember, we're here to talk about Wilbur.
He's a great kid. He's friendly, down to earth. Just your typical red-blooded all-American boy.
Say hello to Prince Charming.
Wilbur! There, bud. What happened to you?
I won!
Oh, he certainly did. I'm sorry we're late, but you have one very special applicant here. He made those other contestants look like babies, which, to be fair, most of them were.
Wilbur, you're going to go off with Andy and you're going to play some games and answer a few questions.
Oh, it's the talent portion.
Okie
All right, just dial it down a little bit.
All right, now that we're all finally here, let's begin.
Victoria doesn't have to stay, does she?
She's part of your support system, isn't she?
Yes, I am. And you should know that I am happy to use my celebrity to help the school in any way.
I'm sorry, who exactly are you?
I'm Victoria Chase.
And what do you do?
I'm a very famous actress.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about family. I mean, obviously, you know, it's so important that children have adults who care.
I absolutely agree. That's why I made sure Wilbur has that.
Speaking of caring, Owen, I read an article that said that some fathers build strong bonds with their children despite being absent many years.
It probably drew your attention because of its lack of similarities to our own situation.
I read a different article that said adult children of absent fathers aren't that interested in building a bond.
Although all that reading didn't stop them from enjoying America's favorite pastime, television. Have I won an Emmy? Oh, yes, I have.
But today is about Wilbur.
Well, I hope Wilbur won't be watching much television. We prefer outdoor activities for our children.
Wilbur and I like to go fishing.
I love fishing. We should go this weekend.
You know, I played a fish out of water in the forthcoming Woody Allen movie. Surely you have heard of him?
I've heard of him. I do not approve of him.
I've heard of him. I do not approve of him.
You know, if we don't want to go fishing, we could always go skeet shooting.
I don't like guns.
Barbecue.
I don't eat meat.
Hunting.
That's guns and meat. Look, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. This is just so weird.
It doesn't have to be, son.
Dude, back off. I just met you.
What is going on?
Oh, bloody hell. I give up. The truth is, Simon got me pregnant when we were very young, and I gave up Owen for adoption. Owen and I reconnected a few years ago, but this is the first time Simon's ever laid eyes on him. Look, I know this is a big mess, but please don't judge the child by the family.
And you know, that is an official rule of the Little Prince Charming pageant.
Wait a minute. I do recognize you.
Thank you.
I was traveling in Asia last year. You're the face of incontinence. You're Mrs. Ladypants.
Will that help Wilbur get into your school?
Not at all.
Then I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't find the right doctor.
Yeah. When my first marriage fell apart, I had trouble choosing a lawyer. Because subconsciously, once I chose one, it would mean that I was really getting divorced.
And if I choose a doctor, it means I really have a brain tumor. And I do. So I will choose one.
Well, whoever you choose, I mean, we're going through this with you. So choose the handsome one.
Yeah, maybe I'm in denial, too. Using Wilbur's pageants as a distraction from my problems. You know, whether or not I ever see Emmett again, I need to just move on with my life. Well, after Wilbur wins state.
Hey, how come we have so much wine left?
Joy's on the porch.
All right, so Wilbur didn't get in. We'll get him a box and a potato. I hated that preschool anyway.
Me too.
Me too.
Of course, we're only saying that because they never got in.
Of course.
It's a great preschool.
It was magnificent. They had an Olympic-sized pool that was only 2 feet deep.
We've taken perfect family off the table, but maybe we can be something.
I'd like that. Look, we might not be the first family that started out with a broken condom behind the bins of a fish and chip shop, but we can be the best.
Look, you seem like a decent guy now, but it's hard to get over all those awful things you've done.
Abandoning your mother.
Yeah. And the drug dealing. And the arson.
What? I never did those things.
When I first met Owen, I may have told him a few white lies, so he'd hate you as much as I did. Plus, I just shot him and I wanted him to be on my side.
You shot him?
You lied to me?
Oh, look at us. Oh, we may have just met, but we already have a lot of baggage. We are a real family.
All right. How about we go fishing tomorrow?
I'd like that. We can take Wilbur. We can use his sequins as lures.
Speaking of Wilbur, I need to go upstairs and make sure he brushes his teeth and takes off his makeup.
We made a good kid, didn't we?
We sure did.
No, I never thought I'd say this, but do you want to go to bed, Grandma?
I sure would, Grandpa.
Worst dirty talk ever.
Oh, shut up and kiss me.
Hot in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hello, my lovelies.
Oh, you're looking happy these days.
It's Mitch. We're supposed to be working upstairs, but I just can't keep my hands off him.
Oh, he must look so tiny in those hands.
Now, he's a bit shy about it. So I promised him I wouldn't tell you we were having sex. The story is we were taking a nap.
Oh, boy, I gotta tell you, there is nothing better than hitting the old sack.
She has a name.
Well, we better get to work. We have to catch a cheating husband in the act.
I'm the honey trap. Guess that sounds a bit seedy.
No, it sounds so exciting. It's like you guys are the real life Heart to Heart, or Remington Steele, or Moonlighting. I just love all those shows.
Well, I don't exactly love watching Joy seduce another man.
Well, it's uncomfortable for me, too, knowing you're watching.
I can do it. I can be the honey trap.
Well, the thought of you demeaning yourself instead of Joy is appealing to me. I wouldn't care what happened to you.
Oh, Mitch.
Meet us at the bar at 8. Wear something demeaning.
Okay, you got it.
I have the most puzzling note on my calendar today. Tony arrives. Was I in a Broadway smash and I'm blanking it out?
Tony's your son, the one you always forget.
Oh, of course. Oh, dear, wonderful Tony. Oh, you know, I don't mean to forget him. It's just that, well, he chose to live with his father after the divorce, and it's been hard keeping in touch. He's such an artistic, exuberant, fashion-forward boy.
You can say gay.
Helga, that is total Midwestern stereotyping. But yeah, he's gay. He's gayer than the Tonys, which I guess I didn't win.
Wish I had a gay son. Straight sons will always leave you for a younger woman.
Yeah, it is fabulous. Oh, that boy could tie an Hermes scarf before he could walk. Oh my God, it's my gorgeous Tony!
Oh my God, it's my gorgeous sister. Saying the word mother always costs us $1 at our house.
You remember Melanie?
Melanie, as beautiful as ever.
Zelka.
It can't be. You said you were living with an older woman. Who's this breath of spring?
I want one.
Oh, Mom, I hope you don't mind, but I brought someone with me.
I'm Justin, Tony's partner.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Tony's partner. How long have you two been together?
About 6 months now, right, dude?
Right.
Where can I put our stuff?
The guest room is just down the hall. Let's celebrate. I'll get champagne.
Oh, Tony, Victoria's just so proud of you. We were just saying we're jealous that we don't have gay sons.
Yeah, there's just one problem.
What?
I'm not gay.
Tony, what do you mean you're not gay?
Look, when I was little, my mom just assumed that I was gay. And I knew it would kill her if I told her the truth. It was easy to pretend because I've always been interested in fashion and theater. You know, I know how to dress, how to pick out a good bottle of wine. What can I say? I'm Frasier straight.
Maybe more like Niles Street.
Tony, the only cheese I could find is Gruyere.
Well, Gruyere is an assertive cheese with a mischievous, bloomy rind. Just drizzle some honey, add a soupçon of crushed walnuts, and as sure as there's a Z in Liza, your bouche will be amused. It's exhausting.
Honey, I don't understand. What about Justin, your partner?
He's my business partner. We're software engineers. We came to Cleveland to persuade my mom to invest in a new app we're developing.
Well, does anyone else know you're not gay?
Everyone knows. I just have to come out to my mom.
Maybe that might be come in.
In, out, either way, she's gonna be devastated. Will you keep my secret until I can find the right time to break it to her?
Yeah. Oh, can I tell Joy?
Does Aunt Joy still get talky when she drinks?
Do the Indians always collapse in July?
They're in a tough division.
Hot damn, you are straight.
Tony, I think you should tell your mother the truth as soon as possible. It's always best to stop pretending and be honest. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go trick a man into liking me and break up his marriage.
Bro, there's only one bed in the guest room.
Yeah, Justin, I forgot to tell you something. My mom is a little confused, and the truth might upset her. Would you mind just playing along until I get a chance to clear it up?
Look, dude, I'm down with whatever it takes to get your mom to invest in our company. What do I have to do?
All right, I want want to hear everything. Now, how long have you two been lovers? Is that the correct term for what you are? I want to be gay accurate.
Lovers is good.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't be gayer for dudes.
Mitch, stop. We need to work. Okay, I'm here. Good. We can see you on our feed.
Oh my God, he just walked in. Somebody is about to get honey trapped.
Here, please.
Hi.
Hello, beautiful. Those are some killer shoes.
I know. Aren't they fabulous? I got them at Macy's. They have all the best brands. This other woman wanted them. But here's the interesting part.
Melanie, focus.
What? I thank you, sir.
Notice something about him.
So I see by that tan line, you recently had a ring on that finger.
Busted. Yeah, I'm married. Is that a problem for you?
No, I love cheaters. My ex-husband was a cheater. That bastard. I mean, that, amazing, sexy bastard.
You're kind of a weird chick, aren't you? I like that.
Well, I like you too.
Nothing more exciting, is there? That new attraction? When all you can think about is kissing the other person.
I bet you felt that way about your wife once, too.
She's terrible.
Yeah, I guess, in the beginning.
Did you ever try couples counseling?
Yeah, and all he said was we should have come in sooner. He said couples would be a lot happier if they learned how to deal with their problems before they even came up.
Melanie, be sexier.
So, good-looking guy like you. You must have kids.
2, 6 and 9.
Ooh, I bet it's really close to their bedtime.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I bet you just love tucking them in, reading to them. They grow up so fast.
They do. I'll go home and see them. Nice talking to you.
I think that went pretty well.
So it's kind of interesting what the cheater said. Do you think we should see a therapist now before trouble starts?
Maybe. You know, when I was having problems with my ex-wife, I gained 100 pounds in like 6 months.
Oh, my God.
I'll make the appointment.
Can you believe how bad Melanie was? She's just not sexy honey trap material.
It's a little embarrassing to remember how smitten I was with her.
You turned the microphone off, right?
No, he did not.
Oh, Mom, I have something I need to tell you. It's kind of big, and it might come off as a bit of a shock.
Oh, God. Please don't tell me I can't pull off sleeveless dresses anymore.
Oh, no, honey. You got arms like an Egyptian priestess. No, it's about me.
You and Justin?
Yes.
Oh, he is very handsome.
Yes, he is.
You know, I was a little surprised to see you with a redhead, but in any event, you'll have beautiful Vietnamese children.
Mom, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you're not even married yet. Please tell me you're going to get married. You know, we've been apart for so long, and I haven't been able to do anything for you. But if I could throw you a big wedding, oh, nothing would make me happier. Is that what you were going to say? Say yes. I have a major announcement to make. My son is getting married.
Dude, congratulations to who?
To you, silly. He's so forgetful. He forgot he proposed.
I did, but now I remember. It's all happening so fast. I haven't quite processed it yet.
For a wedding gift, I am going to buy you matching Porsches.
Mom!
It's great that you decided to seek guidance early.
Well, we've both seen our fair share of bad relationships.
Yes, and we're both detectives, so we have a tendency towards suspicion, even though the two of us are soulmates.
Uh-oh. When you say soulmates, that's a red flag. After all, relationships aren't fairy tales.
But I rather like fairy tales.
Fairy tales are for children. Now, tell me what you know about each other.
Lots of things. We both like wine and sex and...
And when we combine the two, it's fantastic.
But what about deeper issues?
Well, to be honest, if I need to know anything deeper, I'll just wait till he falls asleep and snoop through his computer.
Oh, you do that too?
Yes! Oh, see? Soulmates.
How do you two handle conflict?
Oh, we never fight.
We never will.
Okay, but lack of conflict is one of the biggest red flags of all. Here's a compatibility quiz. It's designed to determine if you two are emotionally suited for the long run.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like homework.
Wonderful. A little conflict. We're off to a great start.
You're safe. Victoria's not here.
Oh, thank God. She is driving me crazy with all these wedding plans.
You saw the matching sailor outfits.
What?
Nothing.
I just can't keep pretending to be gay.
Back in my day, all men were straight. Even the men who slept with other men.
So you think I should tell her?
You're here, you're not queer, she'll get used to it.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Oh, there you are, darling. Look what I found for the top of your wedding cake. Oh. It's you and Justin. And if you press that button, it plays the theme song from Will and Grace. Planning this wedding has made me feel closer to you than ever.
Oh, God, I can't tell her.
I was hoping we'd run into each other again.
Me too. But can we not talk about my kids this time?
How about you buy me a drink and we'll just talk about us?
Good. She's following our script.
But we've got some time. Let's go over our compatibility quiz.
Oh, okay. I got A, C, D, D, B, D, A, C, D. So what's our compatibility score?
0.
0. Well, I'm not worried. I still feel good about our relationship.
Me too. I'm not worried either.
Good.
Do you realize you just ate an entire donut?
I don't think so.
So, maybe we should check in on Melanie. The seduction should be well underway by now.
So, tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna go home, tell my wife I love her, and work on our relationship.
You do that, big boy. What do you mean you don't want me to work on cases anymore? Why?
Because you are the worst honey trap ever. Elka could do a better job.
You couldn't afford me.
Well, the good news is now you can help me plan Tony's wedding.
Yeah, Victoria, about the wedding. If Tony weren't gay, you would still love him, right?
But he is gay.
Imagine he wasn't.
I will do no such thing. I had no idea you had a problem with this.
No, that's not a problem. I don't think this wedding is right.
Wow. Much has been learned about Melanie this week. She can't seduce strangers, and she's more than a little homophobic.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to need to be planning my wedding anytime soon. Mitch and I got a big fat 0 on our compatibility test.
Don't you mean a big flat 0?
Now I'm afraid he's doubting our relationship, but I don't know how to get him to admit it.
Well, you have to find out the truth.
You're right. Somehow, some way, I have to find out the truth. Mitch, I want to ask you something, and I need you to be honest with me. Are you doubting our relationship?
Honestly, I am sort of doubting it. Also doubting that I can keep from staring at that woman's breasts over there. Why did I just tell you that?
Because I put truth serum in your coffee. Wait, why did I just tell you that?
Because I put truth serum in your coffee.
drugged each other?
Yes, but with good reason. We didn't trust each other enough to tell the truth.
It was just a little sodium pentothal. And surely other couples with zeros on their compatibility tests went on to have long and happy relationships, right?
Yes, but not with each other. Based on your quiz results, you should be asking yourself, should you really be together?
I'm not sure.
Me either.
See? It's good you guys came to me early.
So, who wants to be the first to toast the happy couple? Melanie?
I'm sorry, Victor. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Oh, that's right. You're a raging homophobe. Elka, how about you?
Oh, Tony knows how I feel.
Well, once again, I have to save the day. Tony, Justin, I am so proud and happy. I just want to share this with the world. Friends, fans, fellow diners, I have an announcement so major I am fairly bursting. My gay son, Tony, is getting married. Now, I know that may come as a shock to some of you here in the backward province of Cleveland.
No, it doesn't. We're fine with it.
Well, look at me, changing hearts and minds. Champagne for everyone. Oh, they want you to kiss.
2 seconds, no tongue. I want my Porsche.
Mom, I'm sorry. I can't go through with this wedding.
Why not? What did I do? I can change.
So, when did you realize you were straight?
I guess a part of me always knew.
Maybe a part of me always knew, too. Wow. I have a non-gay son. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to telling people that my son likes women.
Well, not women, a woman. I have this gorgeous girlfriend.
All right, no details. I'm not there yet.
I know it's a lot to process.
Well, now that we're being totally honest with each other, did you choose to live with your father because you thought I couldn't accept your being straight?
No, I chose Dad because he needed me more. And even though it's probably not healthy for a kid to take care of his parent, that's what I did. You were stronger.
Sweet boy. But why didn't you keep in touch?
Because I knew if I did, I'd want to leave Dad and come live with you. I was avoiding the hurt. Sometimes I would pretend you didn't even exist.
Oh, I did the same thing.
Really? Huh. So we're equally horrible.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I love you, sweetie.
I love you too, Mom.
That'll cost you $1.
I don't trust this doctor. I'm here to dig up some dirt on him.
Me too.
See, it's our mutual distrust of people that always made me think we were compatible.
Me too. Shall we? Oh my God, that compatibility test he gave us? Got it off BuzzFeed. This is no different than those silly "What Disney character are you" quizzes.
I love those. Who did you get?
Jasmine.
Aladdin.
Do you know what this means?
Yes. We're a match, and he's a fraud.
Mitch, I don't care about reality. I want our fairy tale relationship.
I do too.
What's going on in here?
What would you say if we said we broke in and found out what a fraud you are?
I'd say I was calling the police.
Huh.
Well, what would you say if we said that we're going to tell all your other patients where you get your quizzes?
I'd say, lock up when you're finished. You two deserve each other.
We do. Hot in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience. So, Rachel, you and Melanie were best friends in high school, huh?
Well, we had to be. Nobody else was going to be friends with us. Right, Melanie?
I go by Melanie now. So, how are things with you and Tom?
Oh, that's over. You know, after he got hit by lightning on the putt-putt golf course, he lost control of all his functions, and then he had to use that Stephen Hawking thing to communicate. And one morning, he just rolled up to me and he said, I don't love you anymore.
The storm is really getting worse. I hope Victoria's going to be okay. Our friend Victoria's flying home today from an island vacation.
We shouldn't worry, Joy. I'm sure she's gonna be fine.
I don't know. They've upgraded it to a superstorm. A superstorm Mary. A lot of people are going to die.
Rachel, nobody's going to die.
We're all doomed.
Okay, it's just a bad storm. It's nothing to worry about.
Have I ever mentioned there was a gruesome murder in this house?
What?
And the ghost is coming back tonight.
She's right about the murder. Before I go to anybody's house, I visit diedinhouse.com.
Oh, my God, it's true. 50 years ago to the day. Violently stormy night, woman found murdered, case never solved. Victim's name was Mary, just like the storm.
See how the science is adding up?
Why would she be after you?
She thought I was having an affair with her boyfriend. I have a sense that at any moment, something horrible is going to come through that door.
Oh, this is silly. It's just Victoria. She forgot her keys. It's not some ghoul from the past come to haunt us. Mother.
Hello, Rejoicer.
What are you doing here?
My plane had to make an emergency landing thanks to your American weather. I was on my way to Hawaii.
Hawaii? You hate places where everyone's happy.
Now, Daniel's changed all that.
Who's Daniel?
This is Daniel Monroe, my boyfriend.
Hello, all. Ah, and you must be Joy.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Well, don't look so shocked, Rejoicer. Yes, he's a bit younger, but we're very happy. Now, where can we freshen up, dear?
Right this way.
Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, the airport was a nightmare. I didn't see her face, but there was this ridiculous woman with beaded hair chanting and making a scene. I'm back.
And I am one with the universe.
Remember in high school when we both got the Bo Derek hairdos and the boys said that even together we weren't a 10?
Yeah, good times. Oh, and speaking of good times, now would probably be a really good time for you to get on the road. I mean, before it gets dangerous.
Oh, you know, you're probably right. I should go. I have a long drive home.
Safe travels, sour-faced angel.
Okay, Victoria, what's going on?
I went on vacation because I was so filled with stress about all that Oscar nonsense that the island changed everything. This is the new me.
You said the same thing about Kabbalah and Scientology. And remember when you were Amish?
But those new me's were so typical of the old me. This new me is the real new me.
I slept with my mother's boyfriend.
Already?
No, it was decades ago. And we're both acting like we never met, but how long can we keep that up? What the hell?
What's that?
Oh, I brought back a little souvenir from the island. I give you chill.
So this is my new home.
I was on the beach, trying to get all of my Hollywood worries out of my head. And the next thing I knew, this beautiful man had his hands in my hair and was braiding and weaving and filling my head with his profound thoughts. Oh, tell them one.
Don't worry. Be happy.
And so I no longer worry about winning an Oscar. I just be happy.
Did nobody hear what I said? I slept with my mother's boyfriend.
Lady, right? Everyone make love to everyone eventually. Eventually, I will make love to all of you.
Now I must go upstairs to be closer to the healing ions from the storm.
Oh, I know what all of you were thinking. I have found my soulmate.
Yeah, that's what we're all thinking.
Excuse me, do you mind if I put on a pot of tea?
Of course. I'll help you.
Oh, thank you.
Daniel, what are we gonna do?
Well, normally I put the tea leaves in
No,
first.
it's not about the tea. About the fact that we slept together.
What? We never slept together.
You don't remember having sex with me?
Look, Joy, your mother mentioned in passing that you slept with thousands of men. Perhaps you're thinking of one of them.
You're lying. What's your game?
I don't have a game.
I'm onto you. Daniel claims he doesn't remember having sex with me.
Sometimes when something horrific happens, you blot it out.
I can assure you he would not forget me. He was a clumsy lover at first, but then I taught him this certain move that changed everything.
I don't know what's worse, hearing about Joy's sex life or waiting for the ghost to kill me. Right now, I'm rooting for the ghost.
I'd say he was a gigolo, but my mother doesn't have any money. I know Daniel is up to something. I just don't know what to do about it.
You don't have to do anything. And how dare you be suspicious of my boyfriend?
But your relationship is suspicious. How did you even meet him?
If you must know, I was at a cafe, and he talked me into buying a Jaguar.
What?
And if you don't believe he loves me, then why did he ask me to marry him?
What?
Oh, Joy, let it go. Let this cool breeze calm your... What? Helen Mirren, Oscar's surest bet? What, they're already making Oscar predictions and I'm not being predicted?
And she's back.
Oh, my God, what was I thinking? Oh, okay. Just have to get these friggin' beads out of my hair and put on my beautiful clothes and everything will be back to normal. Oh, crap. My soulmate. Philippa, let me take you to the airport. And Jill, why don't you grab your passport and come with us?
The storm is getting worse. All the roads are closed. We're all gonna die. Together, in this haunted house.
Don't worry, be happy.
I just don't know what to do. The whole thing's such a weird reversal. Mum's always hated my boyfriends, and now I hate hers.
If they get married, will you call him Daddy? Or did you do that when you slept with him?
You know, Joy, maybe this is your chance to treat your mom the way you wish she had treated you with your boyfriends.
I suppose I could do that.
But what do I do? Chill is like one of those things you get on vacation that seems fabulous when you're there, but ridiculous when you get back home. Do you remember that hideous pineapple purse I bought in Mexico?
I do. You gave it to me for Christmas.
You're welcome.
Well, what am I going to do about Rachel? I mean, I have moved on from high school, but she just keeps trying to drag me back.
Oh, it's just one night, and she's really not that bad.
Oh, there you are. I brought our yearbook.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun if we circled everybody in it who's dead now.
Jill, you know how you go on a tropical vacation and you buy a pineapple purse and you get it home and you wonder, what was I thinking? Now, that doesn't belong here.
Completely. On St. Lucia, they sell these puka shell flip-flops. I bought a pair, and they brought them back to my island. Look totally crazy there. Victoria, come to me, come to me. Please, come into our Ohio hammock.
No, it's a little too cold.
Let chill make you hot.
No, look, actually, what I would prefer is if you just put some pajamas on.
But night is time to be free.
Well, I'm sorry, but I prefer a man who wears pajamas. But I understand if that's a deal breaker. Message received.
No, I will put on these pajamas. For you, I will force this terrible material upon my skin.
It's flannel.
Flannel. So stiff, so unnatural.
I'm glad you wanted to talk, Rejoiler. I know you don't approve of Daniel.
Oh, I'm not here to argue. I just want us to be able to talk as friends.
That's my wish as well. And let me tell you, Joy, girlfriend to girlfriend, I have never experienced such intense pleasure as I have with Daniel. Your father told me I was having orgasms all those years, but it turned out that I wasn't. I was just having the air squeezed out of me by his portly frame.
Well, that's vivid. But passing lightly from sex...
You know, I'm finally beginning to understand why you sleep around so much. Daniel does this thing. I don't know where he learned it or what wonderful woman taught it to him, but it's wave after wave of ecstasy. Whew, a little aftershock. Oh, it's so good to share. After years of tense rows, friends is so much nicer.
Isn't it? And as a friend, I was just wondering what you really know about Daniel, because I checked online, as friends do, and I couldn't find anything about him.
So you're saying you don't trust him?
No, I'm just saying I don't want you to get hurt.
You haven't changed at all. You just can't stand it when I'm happy.
What? I have only ever wanted you to be happy, and you're the one who picked holes in every relationship I ever had.
Well, I was wrong. I should have said, if you're happy, I'm happy.
No, I was wrong. I should have said thank you for rightly pointing out that I was making horrible choices that will end in tears. Daniel is obviously after your money.
Because he couldn't possibly love me for who I am.
No, I just think you need to end this immediately.
You are not my mother.
Then stop acting like a child. As long as you're under my roof, it's my rules.
You don't know anything, and you don't care about my feelings.
And don't you dare slam that... So, for the rest of my life, I must live with the knowledge that I gave my mother her first orgasm.
Well, I can top that. I went on a 3-week vacation, and all I have to show for it is a filthy beach bum whose filthy beach bum is on my silk pillows.
Hey, it's 12:05.
And the murder happened at midnight. You're safe.
Elka, do you still set your watch 5 minutes fast?
Yes.
Usually when I do a seance, I summon the spirits under the moonlight on the warm beach after I've made love to everyone in the circle. Anyone? Okay, rain check. Let the seance begin. Mary, speak through us. Spirit of Mary, come on down.
I am the spirit of Mary. I have a message for the island man. Go home. You must go home. Did something happen? What did the ghost say? Oh, we must obey her.
Don't worry, my precious Victoria. Your island man's not going nowhere.
And I'm not going anywhere either. I feel the spirit is telling me to stay in Cleveland.
What? Rachel, don't be crazy. Go back to Scottsdale.
It's Phoenix.
Same airport.
Tell me about the murder. Who were the suspects?
There were two. The first was Mary's daughter, and the second was a foreign man that Mary was dating.
I bet the daughter did it. She probably couldn't take her mother's stubborn attitude.
Maybe Mary was happy for once in her life, and her daughter couldn't stand it.
I'm sure it was the foreign man. If he'd just gone home, everything would have been fine.
This seance stinks.
You know, I think you're a bit jealous that a man like Daniel wouldn't look at you twice.
I give up. You just keep making it harder. Harder. Harder.
Harder. Now, where have I heard that? Oh, my God!
Daniel, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
What? This never worked before. I mean, welcome, Spirit.
I really could use a drink.
You heard him, Rejoice. Get Daniel a drink.
What's so sad, sad girl? I am from an island, but you are an island.
That is so deep.
Victoria, will you shower me?
I'm sorry?
Shower.
I will. You know, we have a saying in this country. If you love something, set it free. And if it comes back to you, just keep setting it free until it gets the message.
So you remember everything?
Yes, your angry sex sounds brought it all back to me. What am I gonna do? Philip will be devastated. But we agreed from the start, no secrets. In fact, it's frank honesty that I love most about her.
Yes, frank honesty is one of her leading qualities.
But there's so much more to her. We discover new things about each other every day. It's like we're both finally finding out what love really is. I'll be lost if I lose her.
Oh, Daniel, that's lovely. I don't recall such depth of feeling from you.
Well, I wasn't like this back then.
And even if you had been, I wouldn't have been smart enough to see it.
Yeah, we were two different, rather inferior people.
So, since our thing happened to two different people, why should these two people here now, who both want to keep from hurting that woman out there, even bring it up?
What have you two been talking about?
Oh, just getting to know each other. And the more I do, the more I realize how good Daniel is for you. So, I give you my blessing.
No, I hardly need a blessing from you. But it warms my heart to get it.
Well, I'd say it's been a good night. And even Elka managed to avoid Mary's ghost or spirit or whatever it is.
I feel a little cheated. I really thought there'd be something. That might be something.
Elka, what are you doing in my bed? The storm's over.
I know that, but George is still terrified. Look at him.
Oh, all right. Fine. I talked to the police. They believe the bones in the fireplace belong to a local burglar who disappeared 50 years ago. Their theory is that he robbed and murdered Mary, attempted to escape up the chimney where he bumped his head and died.
And he's been up there this whole time?
Yes. Which begs the question, don't you ever have the chimney cleaned? Good night, Elka.
Good night, Joy. I'll be here when you wake up in the morning.
Why are you telling me that?
I thought you'd like to hear it once.